What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be diving into a Grixis Thassa's Thieves deck. And boy, that is a mouthful, but it is a super fun deck to play. And honestly, if you enjoy aggro, mid-range, control, attacking, steal your stuff kind of decks, this is for you. And I know that's a mouthful and it really caters to a lot of people. It's all completely true. So within this deck, we are playing Grixis Rogues, which means we get access to spicy things such as Zareth San, Rankle, Robber of the Rich, right? All this fun stuff. We're also playing some bigger, funner, smashier stuff like Terror of the Peaks because we have Thassa in the deck. That's right, it's the Thassa Thieves deck because we're going to be stealing the opponent's stuff with Claim the Firstborn, with Traitorous Greed, with the Akroan War, and then re-entering it so we can take it, right? Now, outside of just these, Thassa does serve other purposes in the deck, right? It helps with the Terror of the Peaks, it helps with the Solemn, it helps with the Thieves Guild getting reprocced over and over and over again. You know, it never really hurts to re-enter a creature that you've attacked with, such as Brazen or Robber, right? That way you can have also a defensive body while having an attacker. So outside of that, like I said, we have the claims, we have the Thieves Guild to help with the Thassa, Robber to swing in. We only need 2 copies as you're not always going to be on the attack, but it is nice when you are. Drowning Luck for some counter magic as well as some easy destruction. Soaring because we're playing rogues, so yeah, makes sense. Brazen Borrower to help us bounce our opponent's stuff as well as get a 3-1 down, which helps with the terror, of course. And then just having a 3-1 in the sky is really nice. Thassa, the whole main reason of the deck. Allows us to steal our opponent's stuff, allows us to re-enter things for the terror, allows us to re-enter things for the Thieves Guild, allows us to tap our opponent's stuff. If we have enough devotion, it's a creature. I mean, come on, the benefits just list themselves, right? Rankle's a really good fairy rogue with flying and haste, so it's evasive and quick, right? This is some of the best, some of the best stuff you want in your rogues. Akroan War takes stuff. You can use Thassa to then bounce it. However, the nice thing with the Akroan War is you don't have to bounce it immediately with Thassa. You actually get a few turns as the Akroan War stays on the battlefield for a few turns. Traitorous Greed, a really kind of sort of slept on card. Now, if it gets countered, obviously you're losing kind of a lot, but if not, it's really, really good. So 4 mana, gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste until end of turn. Add 2 mana of any one color. So what you can do, you know, you have 4 mana, you use Traitorous Greed, you take something from them. You already have a Thassa down because you're a smart player. Then you also get that 2 mana to cast down a Robber or a Thieves Guild or use the Brazen Bounce or a Claim, right? Let's say vice versa, you're all the way up to 6 mana. Now you can play down a Traitorous Greed, gain 2 mana, play down an Akroan War, use Thassa to bounce the thing that you stole with the Traitorous Greed. Come the next turn, use Thassa to bounce the thing that you took with the Akroan War, and now you have 2 creatures completely stolen on your side for 6 mana. Not too bad, right? Not too bad, because you also get 1 with haste and all that. Anyway, Solemn is a nice bounce with the Thassa, also works with Terror, and if it gets removed, you're not too sad about it. Zareth San gonna help you steal stuff from your opponents, which helps with the terror, and then, you know, you can rebounce that stuff and it's not gonna go back to the opponent's side of the board, so that's really nice. And then last but not least, 2 copies into the story to keep you healthy in your hand, right? Because if you're playing rogues, you'll be able to get 7 cards in your opponent's graveyard, and 4 mana draw 4 is really, really good value. So, again, this is going to be Grixis Thassa's Rogue Thieves, whatever you want to call the deck. It's got a slew of names, but it's got a slew of ways that it attacks the opponent too, right? You're stealing their stuff, you're attacking them just blunt on to the face, and you're milling them out. It's a beautiful deck. It's a beautiful time and experience. I'm sure not for the opponent, but for you, I can almost guarantee you will have 2 thumbs up. Excellent time playing this deck. Anyways, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and hop into the matches. So if you're enjoying the video, please be sure to take a quick second, smash that like button, leave a comment down below if you have anything you feel like you need to say to me. I try to respond to all of them, or if not, at least read all of them, right? If you're new here, you want to support the channel through a monetary means, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon. We're almost to 10,000. I can't say it enough. Thank you so much for joining up and being part of this community. It's amazing, and you know, we've come a long way in 2 years. Anyways, without further ado, let's hop into some magic. MTOFK. MTOFK. Alrighty. Well, sure. we can make this work. We got a temple. We'll get a little scry action going on. The opponent gets to go first anyways, so like we get the card. We get the stuff with things, you know. We get the card draw off the rip, and it's a swamp. What more could a man ask for? Thassa? Do we want a Thassa so early? I mean, we have the Traitorous Greed and we have the mana for it, so I mean, sure. I mean, that's the stuff, right? That's the stuff we're looking for. That's it. Ooh, it's you know, if you could just not be playing rogues, I know I for one would be extremely grateful. Well, okay. You're playing rogues. I'm not happy about it. I don't know if you're happy. They're probably happy about it. Who plays rogues and is upset, right? Especially now that you have Zareth San. Like, that's such a fun card. Anyway, Hoosers, it's not me. It's not me. it's not in my place to judge them for playing rogues, right? You do what you want to do. Just be warned. Be warned. I think they're going to counter this, but if they counter this, that means they won't have counter magic for the Thassa that I actually want to play, right? No, they don't counter it. Maybe they're just going to replay it. Yeah, okay, sure. I'm okay with that. I am like 10,000% okay with that, actually. There, Johnny. I don't know what's up with me calling people Johnny today. It's just a basic name. Some days it's Timmy, some days it's John, Bob, Fred, George. You know, there's Tim. There's a lot of names that are just sort of in the lottery drawing, right? Wind Robber. They're staring down my Thassa, I feel like. They're like, what are your plans? But I'll never tell. I'll never tell. Did I have a Fabled and actually grabbed an island? I didn't grab red mana with that. I grabbed an island. What kind of silly goose am I? Any Hoosers, they more than likely have mana for counter magic. Like, I'm kind of feeling that's what I'm about to be served. This is definitely come down as red mana though. So what we could do is go for this. If we do get the 2 mana, then we can also play a Brazen. But I really want a Terror. You know? Like, a small child on Christmas writing this on my Santa Claus wish list. I want that Terror of the Peaks. Please and thank you. What? Hello? You just let that... They gotta have removal then, right? Okay. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Good old Bouncerino. Good old Bouncerino. So they seem to be playing more of a traditional, just rogue tribal style. Well, if that's the case, if that's how you want to be, I won't say no. You just mill my other Terror of the Peaks? You bastard. Alright, so they have 2 cards in hand. Surely, we're not going to see any counter magic, right? Am I right? Let's do it. Come on, Terror. Give them a terrible time. It hit. It hit. Does it stay, though? That's the question of the century. Question of the year? It's a question. It's a question. We don't need it to re-enter. We don't need to be flashy with the exile, come back, all that shenanigans. It can just stay there. Alright, down comes Brazen. We can block the Brazen. I don't plan on blocking the Nighthawk. But I also plan on taking the Nighthawk for our own very, very soon. Right? Good old Soaring Thought Thief. This is going to help them, you know, deal a little bit extra. Punch a little bit harder. Kiss a little sweeter, if you will. Merfolk Wind Robber of really? They got to have something up their sleeve. I don't trust. They can mill. What is going on here? I'm going to block the Wind Robber because I don't trust. Like, what if they mill me just a few cards, right? And then the Brazen like, kills me or something. Drowning a lot. Well, you're just a fucking bastard then, right? You got all that just to drown in the lot. Alright, so if I do this, I can still cast down the Solemn, or I could do this and do the Akroan, right? We can take 2 of their things, but I can't bounce 2 of their things, but I don't need to with the Akroan. Right. Right. Well, let's do it then. Let's take you. I have to make sure to bounce these in the right, proper order, right? So, if you'd be so kind, I'll take that Nighthawk. Please don't, you know, kill your own creature. It's very rude. Very, very rude. Alright, and then we Akroan, right? Gain control of... Get out of here! It's you buzzing and you flying and you stuffs. Alright. Come on, baby. It's Akroan War time. We're gonna mill the miller. Gonna mill the miller. Do I want their Brazen though? You know what I mean? It's a card. I think I'll take a Soaring. It does boost up their other cards, and let's be real, I would like to keep as many of their other cards for as long as possible. So we are going to swing-a-roo with the Nighthawk Scavenger. Gain up some life. Seriously, Fly? Get out of here. Get out of town. Wow, they just made it easy on me. I wanted the Nighthawk better than, or more so than the Soaring, right? That was my plan all along. For you to miss target. Alright, well, we're back in it, baby. They are up to top decking because we don't have 8 cards. I guess if their Wind Robber could potentially get in. So do we trade? We trade here? Yeah. I think we trade here. Or no. No, because they're dealing 3, we're healing 4. Like, it just makes more sense for us to not. So any hoosers. We get down the Soaring because that helps us. We get down the Solemn because that helps us. Take action. Always take the action. And then we swing-a-roo. What's up? How's your day going? Alright. Boom. Action. So we can actually get down the Solemn and draw out our last basic if we want it, or we can bounce the Nighthawk and keep up the defense. I like the idea of the bounce and defense. So they're down to 12 life, 42 cards. It's going to take us a little bit to get them completely milled out, but oh ho ho when we do. When we do. So we'll block you, block you. They didn't mill me my last basic land, did they? That'd be a terrible thing. Alright. So they got rid of our Soaring, we got rid of their Brazen. We got a Zareth San. Hey! What? Zareth San. Zareth, always sunny in Philadelphia. Ooh. Wait, return rogue to its owner's hand. Okay, well we can't really afford to do that. We can all agree on that one, right? Can't really afford that one. I will hey, I'll take it. Well, now that's just evil, game. Alright. Well, we can keep this thing untapped. They are down to 8 life, which means I'm sure when they see the Zareth San come out, because we are just going to play it down with Flash, they're probably going to be mad. I would be mad. Merfolk Wind Robber coming down? What? They shouldn't swing it with Soaring Thought Thief unless they have another Soaring Thought Thief, right? In which case we're fine with blocking, taking out this one. They're not playing anything. Alright, well let's chum the waters with the Brazen. Right, see if they have any counter magic first. Nothing yet. Alright, let's get down to Zareth San. Let's see. I'm getting my hopes up because I would love to take some of your stuff, buddy. Ooh. Man, this is such a fun deck. Probably not for them, but for me, I'm loving the draws. Like, yes, please. Please. So they double block into the Zareth San, and we're going to be able to take out both of them. That's the kind of stuff you like to see. We could use Thassa, I suppose, to tap one of their creatures, or use Thassa to tap both of their creatures, but I'm all fine with just taking them downtown, right? Because we have another Zareth San, so it's like all's fair in love and war, if you know what I mean. Bounce this. This will reproc the Thieves Guild, mill them a little bit more. You have Zareth San to come down, instant speed. And they're at 1 life. So they really got a lot of progress to make here. Yeah. Even if they did use Extinction Event, I would have Zareth San to play post said Extinction Event, right? And we would be all bueno. Applebee's? Fuck yeah, we're taking on a whole industry giant right now. Got a few bones to pick with you, Applebee's. We'll keep this, we'll see what's up with it. Thieves Guild, hey, that works for me. That'll sort of turn online at least a little bit, the Drown. Right? We can go ahead and play the Temple here as well, since we're going to play the Thieves Guild. Robber, hell yeah. Please and thank you. In turn. Now the question is, do we play the Robber or the Drown in the lock? I guess that'll depend on what we see from the opponent, right? Kite Cell Freebooter. Yikes, they're going to take my Drown in the lock. We can rest assured on that one. Come on, you're taking the Drown in the lock. Yeah, there we go. Mill them up. Mill them up something. Wow, just 2 lands. Just 2 lands, huh? So we could use Brazen, bounce them. I don't want to Brazen until I can also use Drown in the lock to counter whatever the hell they're going to play, right? So, swinging with Robber, we'll get a proc here. We hit nothing but a land, but hey, that is what, 3 lands that we've now taken from them. So hopefully we're screwing them a little bit. Nope, still got 3 mana. Okay. That's all right. That is okay. Unfortunately, we can't Traitorous Greed plus Brazen plus Drown, but that's okay. We'll be able to bounce the Freebooter and then have... Ooh. Do they have something I might want? Add 1 mana of any color. Peer into the Abyss. That's not a permanent. So we could put this down and have 1 mana. I think I'd rather just bounce this and have the Drown in the lock counter magic ready. You know what I mean? Keep it nice and simple. See what else we can hit. Another land? That's not good for us. Do they block with the Tavern Swindler? They don't. It's a rogue. That's a pirate. I was going to say maybe they're going for a mono black party deck, but the pirate is sort of what's throwing it off for me, right? They got humans. Maybe it's mono black humans? It's still a little strange though, yeah? Alright. This time we just counter it. This time we just counter you. Let that happen. They're down to 5 cards. Ooh, Terror of the Peaks. I think we go for the Zareth San though. That'll give us the 1 mana we want, right? Cling to the dust. Cling to dust, not cling to the dust. Silly goose chance. Zareth San, go. You. Ha ha ha. There was indeed a trick up my sleeve. Let's take the altar, right? Then we can use Cling here. Or we could get down Thieves Guild. Ooh, this is interesting. Let's use Cling. It draws us a card. Get rid of that. Now they can use Cling, but still, hey, we got another mana from the card draw there. So let's see, 4, 2 left over. So we do have access to like 8 mana on the next turn, right? If we use Traitorous and then we have 4 mana left over. But I think I want to go for the Terror if at all possible. We can go Terror plus Thieves Guild. That could be interesting. Altar and an Underworld Dreams. Uh-oh. That Peer into the Abyss combo. They're looking for it. What is the Tavern Swindler? Flip a coin? Alright. Okay. We have a Thassa. We have a Terror. I've never been more excited in my life. They're down to 4. We hit the Freebooter. Take action. Let's see if they have the combo in their hand, right? Nope, just a Gray Merchant. Well, that will keep them alive for a little bit longer, right? Let's get you down as well. A little bit extra damage to the face. They can't target our Terror or they will die, so I think we got this one in the bag. Unless they just drew into a Peer into the Abyss, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they would have enough for Peer into the Abyss if they drew into it. They got it. Bum, bum, bum. Moment of truth. They could deal 5 damage, heal 5 with the Gray Merchant. Mm-hmm. 8. I'm sorry. How did I? Oh, Underworld. Right. I was like, how was I off by that much? All right, but I think it is going to be a GG here. They're going to deal some damage. That's okay. We get a... no, we get a Traitorous Greed for the Gray Merchant. Oh, this is so dirty. Blue and Thassa, I choose you. Alrighty then. I think this is lethal, but if it's not, we got the Thassa where we can rebounce the Gray Merchant, which will actually deal 6 damage, right? And 2 from the Terror, so it'll deal 8 damage. Oh, I love this deck so much. Thassa's Thieves, ladies and gentlemen. Grixis Thassa, whatever you want to call it. Grixis Rogues Thassa, Grixis Thassa's Rogues. They're flipping some coins. They can't, oh my goodness, they're doing it. But it won't be enough. It won't be enough, I can tell you right now, because you can't pay for the other one. Boom. Come on. I probably enjoy this deck too much, if I'm being honest. Thar. This is Thor's cousin, Thar. Or the clone of Thor? Thar? The clone that went terribly wrong. I'm going to keep this. I really like what I see here. The opponent does get to go first, but, you know, I'm not too picky. Hello. I'll take it slow. I thought about going for the Fabled and just trying to hit that Robber immediately, but we'll take it slow. Thieves Guild. Hey. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Is it? We're up against Is It. Oh, it's Is It Wizards. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy about this. So happy we get to see some spicy stuff coming our way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Almost in order. Almost. Oh, I love it. So, they could technically cast a 4-mana instant or sorcery here. They're going to go for the Magmatic. So they could cast a 3-mana now, right? So they could have a 3-mana counter spell, technically, right? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Almost casting into the... No, I guess you couldn't use it on a kicked spell, right? Because it needs both the mana things there. They're down to 3. If we play this, they're down to 5. That's not good enough. We can bounce the Chandler. We can go for a Fabled. We can get some red mana here. Not gonna attack. Do I save the Borrower for their turn, or do I go ahead and fire it off now? I think we wait. I can potentially play it. No, I can't because it's a Fabled. Right. We'll see. We'll see what happens. What you got for me, Thar? So far, I'm only seeing fire. I'm not seeing any lightning, thunder. Maybe that's what the A's for. Thar, fire, char. I guess fire doesn't have an A in it, huh? Char does. Lava does. I'm sure there's other stuff semi-related to that. Anyways, there's no real reason for us to Brazen here. Hope they don't have any counter magic. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. They don't. Beautiful. So they do have 5 cards in their graveyard. Let's go ahead and grab some red mana here. I feel like I got a sneeze, but it's like on the tip of my nose. Well, that happened. So we go for the Fabled. We do have enough for the Solemn, which will take us up to the Terror. So that should be pretty cool. We'll grab some additional blue mana here. Solemn. Grab some red mana, right, for the Terror. And yeah, that's good. That's good. We'll be up to 6 mana on the next turn. How many cards do they have? 5? They have so much removal. Thanks for the card draw, though. I mean, I'm not gonna say no. Not gonna say no. Rankle. Ooh, Rankle's good. If they just go for the Magmatic here and swing it with Kaza, I will be so happy. Okay, there's one. Oh, goodness. You're playing into my trap card. This down is, what mana is that? Black mana is that. So if I go for the Thieves Guild into the Rankle, we'll have 1 mana left over. Let's see, Thieves Guild, Rankle, yeah, 1 mana. But it will set us up for that. If I go Terror, Thieves Guild, it still sets us up for the end of the story. I like this. I like this, actually. So we'll go for the Terror. The Terrible Terror. End our turn on that note. We can play down Thieves Guild at instant speed, so no reason why we shouldn't. Oh, well, I can tell you a good reason why we shouldn't. It could have killed the Kaza, right? Because Thieves Guild gets buffed when they hit a... Oh, I'm so sorry. Hush up, Ellie. Sorry. You know, doggo stuff. Into the rule, they're bouncing it. Alright, well, let's play this down so we can try to take out the Kaza, right? And I guess tapping it does work for the kicker, so that's pretty cool. Will this proc first? I guess we'll have to wait and see. It does. Oh, beautiful. There we go. They took 3 damage from bouncing it, and we got rid of their Kaza. Beautifully. Into the Story is also castable, but that puts us down to only having 2 mana available, which is a Robber, so we can go Into the Story and Robber, or we could go Rankle and Robber. They got a 2 Magmatics. I think we block... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, I think we will block a Magmatic if they let us here. Instead... Oh, we can't do this plus that. Oh, that's such a bummer. Such a bummer. Alright, well, let's just get down the Terror. It's still fun. Never gonna convince me that it's not fun to play Terror. We can Enter the Story and Robber later. We're not on Death's Door quite yet, right? So we're all right. Magmatic. Definitely block with the Thieves Guild. Oh, nice. You got me. You got me. Chilling Trap. So they're playing Is It Wizards. I like that. -4, -0. Draw a card if you control a wizard for 1 mana. Instant speed. That's some pretty dope dealing right there. Alright, so we could actually go for a Rankle plus an Into the Story, right? Am I reading that right? 2, 2? Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Math. Math. Don't do it. Oh, don't do it. They're gonna do it. They're gonna freaking motherfucking do it. Fine. Draw me my cards. Oh, those are all very nice. Those are all very, very nice. So what we do here is easy, right? We just swing in like so. Crack them in the face a little bit. Sack. Discard. Done. Alright, so we got rid of one of their magmatics. We can turn around and use Claim if we want to take the other. If we can draw into a Thassa, that'd be pretty cool. Pretty dope. That's it for the opponent. We got an Akroan as well. Well, first things first, y'all know it. We love it. Here comes the Terror. And then here comes the Thieves Guild. Thieves Guild is, of course, going to deal 3, which means we can, with Soaring, take out their magmatic. So let's just do that. Let's not play it risky. No risky business here. This is only going to deal 2. Since they're going to Chilling Trap that, it's not going to deal enough to take it out, so it'll be alright. We got our defenders, right? And we got a line of them. And we got a line of Steal Your Creature spells, too. If I find a Thassa, you're in trouble, Thar. You're in trouble. Alright. Show me the money. Shatter Skull onto the Terror. You know that's got to feel bad for him, right? Especially when you're staring down lethal, like they can't attack. They're looking at, you know, hopefully the opponent doesn't have a single spell that interacts with magmatic. But it all comes down to this. That's right. GG, Thar. GG.